Today is Friday, April 21st. Go to all your classes today.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy birthday to the following students.
We sing happy birthday to you.
Hello and good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, we're going to talk map testing a little bit. Map testing starts next week for some people and the following week for others. But we're gearing up for it. We're right here. What is the map test? That's where I want to start. So the map test is a yearly test that every kid in Missouri takes. Every other state has their own kind of testing. We do map testing, and so every kid across the state takes map. It is one way to get a picture of your learning for the year. So we've got your grades. Your daily work. We've got your benchmarks that we take a few times a year that help us to kind of understand how you're growing and progressing. And then we've got the map test that you take once per year. All that data helps us understand whether you as a learner need some more support or maybe are ready for new challenges, and what all it is that you need as a learner. And so it helps the school get a picture of where it is that you are in your learning progression. Are you able to kind of read and do math on a grade level, and in science, can you do those things on a grade level? Or do you need more support? Are you ready for new challenges? So that's why we take the map test. A couple things that I need you to hear. Number one, everybody needs corded headphones with like obviously the cord, and then the headphone that would go into your iPad, the headphone jack that would go into your iPad for map testing. So we talked at the very beginning of the year about everybody having corded headphones. I hope you still have your pair. If you do not still have your pair, try to get some this weekend. We will have a few extra pairs in case you need some, but try to get some corded headphones because you will need those for one section of the test is a listening section. That's across the grade levels. Okay, the next thing is when you are in your testing classroom taking the test, no device that connects to the internet except for your iPad can be in there with you. That's a state requirement, district requirement, and we take that very seriously. So that means cell phones and smartwatches. Those are the typical ones. Anything that connects to the internet, though, has to be out of the room. So make sure that it's in your locker when you get to school that day. The last thing is that we believe that every kid in whole school, you, the person sitting next to you, the person down the hall from you, every kid deserves to have a focused atmosphere for learning, and a focused atmosphere for taking this map test. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of shift. We're going to kind of make what we would call a climate of testing during that time, which means that we're going to have really limited bathroom breaks during these map testing weeks. During the classroom, obviously during the transitions, that's when you take your bathroom breaks. So plan ahead, fill up your water bottles, run to the bathroom if you need to during those transition periods, because we really need the hallways to be very clear, very quiet, so that it's a focused atmosphere for all people. That also means we're not going to have people working in the hallway while the map test is going on in other classrooms in that hallway. So we won't be doing group projects or even individuals being out there, because you can have a lot of individuals that turns into a group. And so all of that together, I just need you to hear now from me that we're going to chill out a little bit during these weeks, so that every kid has a focused atmosphere for testing, because you deserve it and the kid next to you deserves it. And so we're going to make that happen. Really looking forward to seeing how you do, and really looking forward to you getting to show off all your learning and knocking it out of the park. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day and a great weekend this weekend. Bye.
The GLSEN Day of Silence is a national student-led demonstration where LGBTQ+ students and allies all around the country and the world take a vow of silence to protest the harmful effects of harassment and discrimination of LGBTQ+ people in schools. Started in the mid-90s by 2 college students, the Day of Silence has expanded to reach hundreds of thousands of students each year.
Every April, students go through the school day without speaking, ending the day with breaking the silence rallies and events to share their experiences during the protests and bring attention to ways their schools and communities can become more inclusive.
This year, NKMS students can take actions in one of 2 ways.
Taking a vow of silence to demonstrate the way that many LGBTQ+ students feel on a daily basis, bringing awareness to those experiences through silent protest.
Taking a vow of no silence, speaking up about the issues LGBTQ+ students are facing.
Stickers can be found in the NKMS library to be worn by students and staffs as participants or supporters on Friday, April 21st.
Reasons why some students may take a vow of silence in protest is because of making fun of the LGBT community, mocking identity and pronouns, using offensive slurs, making ignorant comments about excluding someone because of who they are, being intrusive, or asking about who someone is, even when you aren't close to them. In solidarity with LGBTQ experiences, denial or refusal to acknowledge a person's identity.
Reasons why you can take the vow of no silence. You can speak up when you hear someone say something offensive. Jokes aren't funny, they're hurtful. Educate yourself on the LGBT community and respect a person's identity, name, and pronouns when they tell them to you.
Your lunch options for today are pizza, General Tso's chicken, cheeseburgers, and chicken sandwiches.
Speaking of lunch, we all need to make sure to clean up after ourselves at lunch. We need to hold ourselves and our friends accountable and make sure we are all doing the right thing.
That's it for today. Have a great day.
And remember!
We are responsible for our This is my new carpet. It's new! Come on, man! No!